Alpaca versus human, the neck. Ooh, I moved too fast for that one, didn't I? So if you look at Enchanted's neck, you'll notice that alpacas do have long necks. That's probably one of the things that's most striking about them is the size of their neck versus the size of a human neck. So why is it that alpacas have long necks? There's great debate, but one reason for sure is so that they can graze. So they have long legs, and in order to reach down to the ground, they have to have long necks. They also use their necks to wrestle with each other. Additionally, they use it as a counterbalance. So whenever they're seated, or which we call cushioning in alpacas, or laying, they use it as a counterbalance. So one other reason that they have long necks is because they love to eat leaves. And so their long necks allow them to reach up to the trees and grab the leaves. The other reason to have a long neck is so that they can spot predators. So the neck, ideally in an alpaca, is 2/3 the length of their back. So on Melman, for instance, the neck, if you were to, in your mind, push it back, it should ideally end up about here. Alpaca should be rectangular in shape. Alpaca versus llama necks. The llama necks are just longer than the alpaca necks because they're taller. So, like humans, alpacas have 7 neck bones called vertebrae. What's different about the neck vertebrae of the alpacas and llamas is that theirs is obviously taller. It's actually hourglass shaped, whereas in humans, ours are rectangular shaped. The alpacas have great flexibility in their necks. They have very much strength in their muscles. However, they have very little muscle mass, which is why their necks are so skinny. You can see the necks being so skinny. It's particularly noticeable whenever they get sheared. The last thing about alpaca necks and llama necks is that their nuchal ligament, which is a thick band, kind of like an elastic band, that goes from the back of the head all the way down to the top of the spine of their back, is very thick. And that allows them to lift their heads up. So this is alpaca versus human. I am Carrie. I'm the owner of Eagle Eye Farm, and I am a physician. I do this in conjunction with my vet. Her name is Dr. Cassie Rice, and she now practices in Eastern Pennsylvania. I hope you enjoyed this segment and continue to tune in for future alpaca versus humans.